Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we've got ourselves a mystery booster box. So this is the convention edition from 2021. I opened one of these about a month ago. Lost a few dollars on it. Best hit was a $26 expropriate. So we're hopefully going to do a little bit better. There is kind of a smash mark in the corner there, but that's all right. I don't think that's really going to affect anything. So let's go ahead and open it up, see what kind of value we can find inside, and do the MTG box analysis at the end. Alright, so we'll just go ahead and get this guy opened up, just like it would be in the store, and let's just grab a few packs. Pack number 1. Well, these don't have the same sticker on the back. The last one's had a little sticker on the back. Alright, so we're going to start things off with a Soul Summons, an Angel of Renewal, so there's our 2 white. Now we're going to see 2 blue, a Contradict, and an Errant Ephemeron. Now we're going to see 2 black, Prowling Pangolin, Renegade's Getaway. Now 2 red, Sandkarn's Rage, Sulfurious Blast, and now finally 2 green, Vastwood Gorger, and a Terrain Elemental. Followed by an Armadillo Cloak, a Jungle Hallow, and we're going to get a Mythic from M12, Angelic Destiny. All right, very cool to see that showing on up there. And then we get ourselves a rare from Fate's Reward, Shamanic Revelation. And our test card is a Lovak the Abhorrent. All right, very cool. So that's the general flow of these packs. You get 2 of each color, and then it just kind of goes from there with regard to the rares and mythics. You'll see we get our Path to Exile, Guided Strike, Singing Bell Strike, Spire Monitor, Skeleton Archer, Dust Charger, Tybalt Rager, Rummaging Goblin, Wild Growth, Canopy Spider, and we get a Shrewd Hatchling, Serrated Arrows, and then we're going to see a Bloom Tender coming in here. Very nice to see that. And then a Basilisk Collar. Just got reprinted, I think, in Double Masters. And then our test card is a Swarm of Locusts. All right, so single mythic, 3 rares so far. These packs open up so smoothly. Wish all Magic packs were like this. All right, so we got ourselves a Bonds of Faith, Pegasus Courser, River Darter, Divination, Stab Wound, Lord of the Accursed, Stagger Shock, Fiery Hellhound, Penumbra Spider, Aggressive Urge, Thought Erasure, Armory Sphere, Hedron Crab, and a Yoroko the Tiger Shadow. And that's our only rare in that pack. And then we get a Slivdrazi Monstrosity coming in here. Very cool to see that test card. There's so much value in the common, uncommon slot in this set. I kind of feel like I have to go through it. All right. Resurrection, Sensor Splicer, Benatholic Giant, Forbidden Alchemy, Cabal Therapy, Radkos Drake, Monastery Swiftsphere, Fire Elemental, Yavimaya Shepherd, Dominaria, Commune with Nature, Blade Wing the Risen, Greypelt Refuge, and another mythic, Kargon Dragonlord, coming in here with a rare Marian Crusader. And our test card is a good thing. Spells and abilities you control can't destroy, exile, target, or cause you to sacrifice X. And if you have 1,000 or more life, you lose the game. Okay. Fun little play test cards. All right, so we're going to get a Sky Spear Cavalry, a Fortify, Gurmag Drowner, Mahatme Jin, Vampire Champion, Gifted Aetherborn, Balduvian Horde, Death by Dragons, Strength in Numbers, Alpine Grizzly, Goblin Death Raiders, Repanation Blade. And then a Yavamaya's Embrace, going all the way back to, I think it's not Invasion, it's Apocalypse. That's the set. And then Alicia Who Smiles at Death. And our playtest is a Noxious Bayou. Cool to see a land there. Unfortunately, you get a poison counter, so you get poisoned every time you use that land. Is there a card in Magic that allows you to give one of your lands to an opponent? And then tap lands? Aura of Silence, Great Horn, Clear the Mind, Shimmer Scale Drake, Twins of Maror Estate, Lethal Sting, Reckless Fireweaver, Wildfire Emissary, Gift of Growth, Aurel Gnarlid, Law Mage's Binding, Eminesi's Tome, another rare land here, Gilt Leaf Palace, and then a mythic Gideon Jura coming in from, not sure what set that is, EO1. Not 100% sure there. And we got a red herring test card. Little fish with a mustache and some glasses. This is just a fun set to open up. It's very much like a master set because you get cards from all over Magic's history. Plus you get those test cards in the convention edition. All right, Encircling Fisher, Gone Missing, Mystical Teachings, Wart Eye Witch, Shadow Cloak Vampire, Valakut Predator, Spike Shot Goblin, Wild Mongrel, Abundant Growth, Corpse Jack Menace, Universal Automation, and we're going to see, yeah, I think this is a rare from Kamigawa, Justice Apprentice, and then a Torment of Hailfire coming in here from Hour of Devastation. And 5 Kids in a Trench Coat is our test card. All right, finishing up the first stack here. There's only 24 packs in these boxes. All right, Anandu War Circle, or War Cleric, Battle Mastery, Phyrexian Ingester, Thought Scour, Stormkirk Patrol, Pit Keeper, Ancient Grudge, Mark of Mutiny, Siege Worm, Pouncing Cheetah, Bloodbraid Elf, Crystal Chimes, and we're going to see a rare here, Dictate of Urboros. Very nice to see that old card. And then we're going to see another mythic, a Sliver Hive Lord from M15. Love my slivers. All right, and the test card is How to Keep an Izzet Mage Busy. It's a sorcery. Return card name to its owner's hand. All right, very interesting. All right, here we go. Disposal Mummy, going on up at the beginning. Moonlit Strider, Labyrinth Guardian, Sigiled Starfish, Covenant of Blood, Dinosaur Hunter, Flame Jab, Keldon Overseer, Woolly Loxodon, Groundswell, Sprouting Thrinax, Mirror Retriever, Bow of Nyla, showing up as our rare. We get a second one, Coveted Jewel from Commander 2018. And then we get a Cyclopean Titan. When card name dies, 2 target lands become swamps. Exit card name. Neat. That's all I got to say about that one. Make sure you do stay tuned to the end of the video. I usually do a 5 to 7 minute recap of duplication, coverage of the set, value, expected value, and a bunch of other metrics. So if you're really interested in kind of what to expect when you open up one of these boxes, definitely stay tuned for that. Cast Down, a foil, a Dream Twist, Undercity's Embrace, Night's Whisperer, Ruinous Gremlin, a Fling, Glade Watcher, Aggressive Instinct, Contraband Kingpin, Iron Steed Crusher, and we're going to get an old card here, Toxin Sliver, followed by a Sewer Nemesis, and Transcantation. Target instant or sorcery spell becomes a copy of Lightning Bolt. Its controller may choose new targets. Alrighty. Alright, continuing on here. Went backwards with it. Alright, we got, I think the only cow in Magic, Bartered Cow. Daru's Renunciation. Fledgling Maw Cow. Cartouche of Knowledge. Boon of Emrakul. Dirge of Dead. Spark Mage Apprentice. Goblin Motivator. Ancient Brontodon. Arbor Elf. Mortify. An Aether Hub. We're going to see an Ancient Den. And we're going to see a Commit and Commit to Memory or Commit Memory. And then a Planesquake or Planequake. Deal X damage to each creature without flying and each Planeswalker. If X is 10 or more, open the Uncovered Cavern. Plot Booster. Whatever that is. Is that another one of the test cards? Your answer is as good as mine. Alright, we got ourselves a War Behemoth. Jubilant Mascot. Tidal Warrior. Phantasmal Bear. Mark of the Vampire. Grotesque Mutation. Leopard Spotted Xylo. Rampaging Cyclops. Ancestral Mask. Elves of Deep Shadow. Coiling Oracle. The Millstone. And Aura Shards. And then we're going to see a mythic Elsh Norn Grand Cenobite. And we get the Grand Tour as our test card. Exile target permanent, then put it in its owner's hand, then discard. Then that player discards that card, then puts it on top of their library, then they put it on top onto the battlefield. Okay. So basically, you're just bouncing the card all around. All right, Eddy Trail Hawk, Intrusive Pack Beast. Let's start a new pile. Condescend, Diminish, Rite of the Serpent, Urg Raiders, Goblin Assault, Rolling Thunder, Retrieve, Fertile Ground, Soul Manipulation, Milliken, Eater of Days. Followed by a mythic Rarity Scrap Savant. And then a Learned Learner. You have no maximum hand size other than 7. Okay. Interesting. Continuing on here. Oh, butchered the packaging on that one. Thrabian Inspector. Angel of Mercy. Purple Crystal Crab. Steady Progress, Arabian Foul Bloods, Hound of Fangbogs, Maximize Velocity, Death Soul Knight, get ourselves a Lore, Beast Within, Draconic Disciple, Short Sword, Wild Nakadal, Torian Mauler as our rare, and then we got Morrow's Gone Nuts. Double any effect that doubles, meaning it quadruples. Nice little card there. All right, Wingborn Charge, Seeker of the Way, Wellfast Wingsmith, Choking Tethers, Ruin Rat, Carrion Imp, Burst Lightning, Vessel of Vitality, Nettle Sentinel, Ivy Lane Denizen, Storm Chaser Chimera, Sandstone Oracle, And we got Perforos, God of the Forge, coming as a mythic here from Theros, original, followed by an Urza's Rage from Commander 2015. And we get a Metagamer. Cards in the winning deck of the latest Mythic Championship cost 1 more to cast. Okay. I wonder how many of those were actually test cards or if they made them specifically for this set. All right, so we got the Falconer, Court of Homunculus, Sphinx Tutelage, Ninja of the Deep Hours, Instill Infection, Tavern Swindler, Ill-Tempered Cyclops, Mog War Marshal, Prey Upon, Harmonize, Grim Contest, Great Furnace. Okay. We got a Chancellor of Annex coming in as a rare. With a second rare, Boros Reckoner. And we got a Throat Wolf. You may cast X during an opponent's combat phase. All right. All right, so that's 2/3 of the way through the box. Don't know, I mean, there's over 1,500 cards in this set, so there's no way I could know every single card's value. We did get quite a few Mythics. No Mana Vault yet, which I think is the most sought after card, or at least the most valuable. Guard Gamaza, Hieroglyphic Illumination, Ambitious Aetherborn, Diabolic Edict, classic card. Chandra's Pyrohelix, Distemper of the Blood. Mantle of Webs, didn't want to miss that one. Bestial Menace, Wayfaring Temple, Rona's Monument, Dolmen Gate as our rare. Oh, we got a second one in the back. We got a Wheel of Fate. Good thing we didn't miss that. And then we got ourselves a Loopy Lobster. I think we might have actually gotten the Loopy Lobster in our last box. All right, just a few more packs to go. All right, we got ourselves a Sheer Drop, Star Cragged Stag, Clutch of Currents, Coral Trickster, Disowned Ancestor, Cursed Minotaur, Jintu Lava Runner, Emerald's Hatcher, Llanowar Empath, Daggerback Basilisk, Rock's War Monk, Swiftwater Cliffs, and we got ourselves a Shrouded Lore. Very cool framing on that one. Another Mythic, Nissa, Voice of Zendikar, coming in from Oath of the Gatewatch. And we got ourselves a Goldmine. Mark one card names, unmarked nodes. Add 1 mana of any color. All right. All right, we got ourselves a Crib Swap. Sarah Disciple. Got ourselves a Cancel, Curiosity, Certain Death, a Black Cat, Goblin Fireslinger, Undying Rage, Tatalong Thalid, Lay of the Land, Croesus Charm, Thornwood Falls, Umbra Mantle, and we get ourselves a Living Death from Masters 25, and a Rift, another legendary land. This one's from the test series. Before drawing your hand, you may start the game with X in your opening hand. If you do so, draw 1 fewer card. Okay. All right, Desperate Sentry, Blessed Spirits, Everdream, Counterspell, classic, and used quite often. Way to the Underworld, excuse me, Wake of Vultures, Ingot Chewer, Cosmotronic Wave, Timberwatch Elf, Conifer Strider, all right, Urban Evolution, Perilous Myrrh, Varishino Sandstalker, Nin the Panda Artist, followed by a Chimney Goif. All right. What do we got left here? We've got 4 more packs. I'll try and adjust the focus real time because I noticed this is kind of doing a little something weird. All right, we'll see if that gets any better. All right, we got an Excoriate, Raptor Champion or Companion, Treasure Mage, Mystic of the Hidden Way, Thornbow Archer, Desperate Castaways, Scream Reach Brawler, Streetworks Brawler, Double Brawler, Blanchwood Armor, Might of the Masses, Gift of Orza, Artisan of Kozilek, so one of the Eldrazi's, and then Chatter of the Squirrel, followed by Kindred Mob Boss, and a Ral's Vanguard, showing on up as the test card. Requirement: your starting deck contains only instant, sorcery, and land cards. Sounds a little bit like the companion mechanic in Ikoria. All right, Acrobatic Maneuver, Built to Last, Murder of Crows, Horseshoe Crab, Merciless Resolve, Renegade Demon, Goblin Warpaint, Prophetic Ravings, Reclaim, Batholic Gorger, Bear's Companion, Thran Dynamo, very cool card. And then we get a Belby's Portal coming in here from Nemesis as our rare with a second, Odric Lunarch Marshal. And our test card is a Whammy Burn. All right, 2 more packs to go, 2 more test cards to laugh at. All right, got ourselves a Searing Light, Knight of the Tusk, a Glint, Sealock Monster, Hideous End, Thorn of the Black Rose, Shattering Spree, Salivating Gremlins, Pax Favor, Kavu Primarch, Cedric Spectre, Bombrat Bazaar Barrage, Barge. We got ourselves a Release the Ants. Just some pretty wild art there. And then a Mythic Alma Merit's Archive coming in from Magic Origins. Just a different way that they did the Mythic symbol in this set. All right, and then we got ourselves a Memory Bank. Draw a card. You cast X from your hand. End of turn they match. You cast it. Okay. Last pack to go. Last mystery booster. Here it goes. Let's hope for another Mythic. And if you weren't counting Mythics, don't worry. I'll go over all of them in the MTG box analysis. All right, Expose Evil, Emerge Unscathed, Windrake, Convolute, Douse in Gloom, Die Young, Keldon Halliburter, Uncaged Fury, Savage Punch, Farseek, Underworld Coinsmith, Ghost Quarter, Pestilence, and we get a Chasm Skulker as our rare. And our last test card is a Summeret, Reverse Miracle. Exile all creatures. All right, fantastic. Well, there you go. I'll be back in just a minute with the MTG box analysis. All right, let's jump right in. The Mystery Booster set contains 1,694 cards from most sets going as far back as Mirage. There are 1,060 commons, 452 uncommon, 152 rare, and 30 mythics. The set also contains an additional 121 playtest cards, bringing the total number of cards in the set up to 1,815. Each pack contains 2 commons or uncommons from each of the 5 colors of Magic. There's also 1 multicolor common or uncommon, 1 common or uncommon artifact or land, and one pre-M15 card, which can be any rarity, as well as one post-M15 card, which will always be rare or mythic, as well as the playtest card. There are two versions of mystery boosters, the convention edition and the retail edition. The difference between the two boxes are that the convention editions have those playtest cards, and the retail edition replaces those with a foil slot. Now, these are not foils of the 1,694 cards in the main set, but a completely different 121 cards specifically chosen to be foiled for the retail edition. If that wasn't confusing enough, there's also two different print runs of the Convention Edition Mystery Boosters. The first print run was released November 7th, 2019, and the second was an exclusive to WPN retailers in August of 2021. In the second edition, two of the playtest cards received new art. They were Yawgmoth's Testament and Soulmates, and as you can see, there's quite a price difference between the two sets. The playtest cards can be easily differentiated because the first print from 2019 contained the Planeswalker symbol in the lower left-hand corner, and the ones from 2021 do not. From a coverage perspective, we saw 336 unique non-playtest cards, which accounts for 20% of the 1,694 card set. In the playtest space, we saw 24 unique cards, also giving us 20% coverage of the 121 card subset. When I compared the card counts of this box to the one that I opened on June 12th, the boxes are very similar. Both contain 24 playtest cards as expected, but they also contained 9 mythics and 29 rares. The only difference was in the count of common and uncommon cards. Let's talk about the potential value of the cards in the set. This chart shows all the cards available in the 2021 Mystery Boosters Convention Edition. 28 of the cards are currently valued over $10, 45 of the cards are currently valued over $5, and 160 cards are currently valued over $1. The remaining 1,583 cards are all under $1. Now, if you combine all 1,815 cards together, the set has a value of $1,653.64. Here's a look at the value that we saw during today's box opening. We had 8 big hits over $10, including the Sliver Hivelord, Dictate of Oberos, Dolmen Gate, Torment of Hellfire, Bloom Tender, and the Elshnorm valued at $20.55, and Perforos God of the Forge valued at $23.59. And the biggest hit in the playtest category was also the most valuable from the subset, was the Slivdrazi Monstrosity, currently valued at $17.70. We also saw 5 cards valued between $5 and $10, as well as 38 cards valued between $1 and $5. The remaining 309 cards were all valued under $1. Even though the quantity of rares and mythics were the same between today's box and the one from June 10th, the value of the cards in each box was drastically different. This chart shows the total value of cards in each dollar category for the two boxes, and the table includes the number of cards. Today's box contained twice the number of cards valued over $10, with 8, and the previous box only having 4. In this category, we saw $138 in total value for the 8 cards today, whereas the previous box's 4 cards only had a value of $64, more than 2x the difference at $74. The previous box had more cards in the $5 to $10 range with 9, and today's box only having 5, but the value difference between the two is only about $27. Things get a little bit more in alignment when you drop below the $5 mark. So how did this box perform? Well, the current market price for this box is $263, and it has been steadily dropping since the Double Masters 2022 teasers. Unfortunately for me, I purchased mine in May at the latest peak from Card Kingdom for $299. Today, we opened up 24 packs with 15 cards each, seeing a total of 360 cards. In the playtest card category, we saw $33.46 in value, mostly due to the Slivdrazi Monstrosity. We saw $33.61 in value from the commons, $61.59 in value from the uncommons, $116.98 in value from the 29 rares, and $72.49 in value from the 9 mythics. In total, this box contained $318.13 in card value, which is a gain of $18.14 over the price I paid, equating to about 106% of the box price being returned in card value. For comparison, I've updated the prices of the June 10th box opening to today's prices so we can see how the two stack up. As you can see, not well. The only category where the previous box beat today's box was in the common card value, and it wasn't even by $15. At $250, these boxes are reasonable. Anything over $275 is really pushing it. Armed with this information, I'll be making a wiser purchasing decision in the future, and I hope you do too. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe if you want to see more MTG box analysis. Until next time, do something amazing.